towards the centre wing. Collingwood's mark in front. Wayne Richardson to drive the Magpies into attack. Well, in fact, Doug got going off the ground. Could be a blessing in disguise for the Magpies because North had a run on. Maybe it stopped it. Wayne Richardson towards the half-forward line. Carlton setting himself from behind. Thumped down the ground. Chance for Henshaw. The boundary line will beat him. Boundary throw-in. Half-forward line for North, for the Magpies. On the outer side of the ground. The difference only 6 points. 67 plays 61. Twiggy down against Keenan. Now it's taken by Cable. Cable in turn back towards the centre of the ground. Dench is there. Can't collect it. Chance to centre now for Billy Picken. Short pass in turn goes towards the half-forward line. Bouncing free. Races on now. Centre wing on the outer member side of the ground. Well done, Chilbush outpaced Andrew Ireland. And North Melbourne back into attack towards the half-forward line. Robert Hyde can't collect it. Brightest is there for North Melbourne. Chance for Byrne. Byrne steadies down towards the forward. Baker scores at a level. Baker could be yes. And scores a level. We might be back here next week. Scores a level in the 1977 grand final at the 15-minute mark. Baker's fifth goal. And it's 67 points apiece. What a game.
What a game. 67 points apiece. And of course, North Melbourne looked as though they were buried at three-quarter time. And I said to you, Pete, you can't write them up because anything can happen in a grand final. North Melbourne supporters coming to life because it did look very sick when the Magpies did lead by 27 points. Collingwood stopping to a walk and not looking too hot at the moment. You can see a couple of those backmen running for the ball. They're running up and down the one spot. Back to the centre. Thompson against Keenan. Knocked out by Thompson. Pushed back towards the centre by North Melbourne. As they go now for Magro, put Barham under pressure. The ball comes down to Collingwood. So we see Ireland trying to get it clear, and the umpire's going to ball it up just about on the edge of the white line. Well, actually, it is on the edge of the white line, out towards the wing position, but a little bit up towards North Melbourne's half-forward line. Scores dead level at the moment. Knocked out to Wayne Richardson. He shoots the ball down towards centre half-forward. And there's Montgomery. He's played a great game. Pushed out by Twiggy. Now he's into an open goal. He fires. And he's put it through for 1 point. Oh, there was a chance of a lifetime. Look at Twiggy done. Terribly disappointed about that kick. But at least the Magpies have hit the front by a point. And we're at the 15-minute mark of this last quarter. There's the scores. 8-19, 67 North Melbourne. At Collingwood 9-14, 68. Only a point the difference as the ball goes back towards the centre half back position. Punched out down towards the Collingwood half-forward line. There's Gordon and Al's battling hard. The ball knocked along the ground by Gordon. The ball is out of bounds about 50 metres around from the Collingwood goal. Now the pressure is on the North Melbourne defence. Knocked out by Dunn. As they go now for Tanner to get the ball clear. Down goes Shaw. Tanner still playing it ahead. He showed plenty of confidence as he gets clear. He's grabbed it behind the ball outside. And a free kick goes there to Collingwood, and the free kick to go there to Wayne Richardson at centre field.
Almost at the 17-minute mark now of the grand final. Magpies by 1 point. Wayne Richardson taking plenty of time. There for a long torpedo punt. Moore setting himself. Big pack of players there, though. Taken by Stephen Nick. Returned by Rene Kink. He's grabbed and not in possession. Free kick to Rene Kink. And Kink is within scoring distance. Only about 45 metres out, possibly 50, directly in front. The Magpies lead by 1 point. They seem to have an invincible lead of 27 points at three-quarter time as Kink lines up. Shoots for goal, and I think he's missed. So, the Magpies lead by 2 points. Almost at the 18-minute mark now of the grand final. Collingwood by 2 points. There's the score, 69-67. Brent Croswell, Barassi pulling off many moves in this final quarter out towards half-back. In front, the chance of Magro. Couldn't quite collect it. Half-forward line for the Collingwood side. Handball goes out towards Byrne. Byrne turned towards centre wing to Xavier Tanner. Tanner towards Stanley Ells. Ells off for a run. What's the pass like down towards 4 foot over back Worthington? Chance at Casson. In trouble. Bundled out of the way. Only about 20 metres out from North Melbourne's goal. Arnold Brightus trying to swing onto his right boot. Harry kick high in the air. No mark will be paid here. Thumped down the ground. Until it goes towards Manasseh. Manasseh back towards halfback. It's dangerous to save the Tanner. Wants to play on. He can line up only 40 metres out. Bangs in towards goal. And Thompson setting himself, and it's forced through for 1 point. So the difference is 1 point again. 19 minutes of play in the final quarter.
Well, this is a real ring-a-ding game. There's no doubt about that. Only a point the difference. And we're approaching the 19-minute mark. But this quarter will go for a long time because we had to hold up play for Doug Gott to be taken off on a stretcher in this last quarter. The 1977 grand final is certainly turning out to be a real thriller. There's Keenan and Thompson having a battle. Knocked out the shore. Round it goes towards the wing position. Out wide. And it beats the pack and the ball is out of bounds on the centre wing position on the outer side. Oh, this crowd is certainly getting their money's worth today. Only a point the difference in favour of Collingwood. Which way will it go as we see the ball grabbed now by Alves, doing a great job out towards shore, but it beats him and the ball is out of bounds. This time it's creeping around towards the North Melbourne goal. It's about 70 metres around from their goal on their half-forward line. By golly, she looks worried too. Ball back into play again. There we see Cable going for a quick hurry snap that time, and the ball is out of bounds. Out of bounds, but it's gradually creeping around towards the North Melbourne goal. This time about 65 metres. Back it goes to Hyde, but his kicker smells to go for Arnold Briders. Can he pick it up? He goes down with Manasseh. Manasseh's first to his feet, drives the ball back, but Cable's there to take the mark. The little fellow might come to life in this last quarter because he's been very quiet all day. Ball out there at half forward. We wait now for Cable to go for a pass. That's a good one, and Burns got it. And this fella could easily kick this. He's about 60 metres out, but he's got the wind right on his tail. If he gets this, it'll put North in front by 5 points. Approaching the 20-minute mark. The kick. Oh, it's not a good one. And it's out of bounds in the forward pocket. Now the pressure is really on the Collingwood defence as they lead by 1 point.
20 minutes of play in this final quarter. Thompson uncontested in the ruck. Handball's out to Worthington. That's dangerous. Worthington will go for the handball and turn out towards half back. Taken by Billy Pittman. Loves the run. He's off. He'll go for a long handball. I think he'll have to hurry, though he does. Oh, it's dangerous. Centre wing. Chance for Barham. Barham in turn towards Weir now. He can clip that he can. Oh, missed the bounce. Oh, it's been pushed to the side. Childers and hot pursuit. Very close to the boundary line. And in fact, a boundary throw in. But the Magpies now into attack. They lead by a point. 21 minutes of play approaching the final quarter. And that ball went so fast, there's no ruckman on the spot. Rene King contesting. Chance for Byrne. Cable's there. Plenty of North Melbourne players. Cable out towards Xavier Tanner. By God, what a game he's played. Handball gets Keen in the run. Towards the centre. Quickly done. Oh, split it badly. Taken by Gummerton. 12. Back towards Montgomery. Until Montgomery breaks clear. He goes for a long kick down towards full forward. He's about 70 metres out. Here towards Arnold Briders. He's got it. North Briders has got 6 behinds to date. Well, will it be 7 behinds, and will the scores be level, or will Arnold Briders kick straight for the first time in the game and put North Melbourne in front? 22 minutes of play approaching the 1977 grand final. Collingwood lead by a point. Briders directly in front.